Hello, and welcome back to episode 26, I think, of Vampyr. We are still in the underground. Still trying to find, if we can, Louise Teasdale.
Despicable.
Oh, this is where we are now. We are back here. Yeah. Not gonna lie. Still absolutely lost in this place. Got no idea where I am. Where I'm going. I will have to see. Oh. This poor guy. Imagining a normal human having to fight against that massive vampire. A human. Nice new species. Okay. What is going on? Not this again. Huh? Massively confused. I don't know what I've done. I don't know if that was good or not. Okay. We can now... Whoa! Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, of course. Of course, it's you fuckers times a million. Shit. No. No. Right. Need to heal. Jesus Christ. What's been unlocked? Nice. And now, can I... Red. What is the red for, though? Can't go up there? We don't want to go up there, really, so... That's okay. Can we? Do we want to go up there? Neither. Good! I think we are fine then to move on. Okay. Right. I don't know if that does us any good that we put it all the way down. I guess not, but... Wait. Wait. Oh! Oh, damn, yeah, it did us good. Of course it did. Oh. The poor guy, he didn't know how close he was to his daughter as well, I think. there?
Let me go, you bastard! Are you from Ascalon? I don't care! How long are you gonna keep me locked in here?
We're not.
Let me go, you bastard!
Level 30 is so difficult. I can't see, I can't see, I can't see. Jesus Christ. Right, what does diary? We're just standing here reading the diary nicely. I just arrived in London after grueling journey from Manchester. The city's sad. Yeah, I'm gonna let you guys read this. It's basically just, yeah, he wants to abduct her, I guess. Oh, Louise. Oh, my. Doesn't seem to be his first... Jesus Christ. Why would she? Did you ask why would she refuse? Look at this place. Hasn't even hoovered. Dude.
Miss Teasdale, are you all right?
How do you know my name? Who are you?
My name is Dr. Reed. I managed to track you down thanks to your father.
So my father really was looking after me. This man, this vampire told me my father was dead. Is it true?
I'm afraid so, miss. I'm so sorry for your loss. But you are free to go, as your abductor is no more.
I suppose my jailer also killed my father, didn't he?
Thankfully, he did not search your father's corpse, where I found his notes describing where he might find you. You should read them.
I must find my father's body. He deserves a proper burial.
Okay. Got a headache. We can't treat her though. That's always... Okay. We could literally straight eat her.
Goodbye, Miss Teasdale. And be careful. Until we meet again.
Again. Mr. Dawson. Oh. One little snack.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Right. And that's the exit. Seems? Yeah, that seemed like the night sky there. And if everything's good, we shouldn't even be attacked. Everything's just dandy. You good man.
Good evening, sir. May I ask you what you're doing here at this late hour?
I'm conducting an investigation about the epidemic in this part of town.
And who are you, sir?
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed from the Pembroke Hospital. May I ask who you are? And why all the questions?
I'm Detective Inspector Charles Albright from Scotland Yard. And I don't find your answers convincing. What is a Pembroke doctor doing in the West End at this time of night?
I work for the Ascalon. Yeah.
I work for the Ascalon Club. Here is my permit to go freely about the city.
The Ascalon Club? You should have said so, sir. I must warn you, these streets are dangerous, and you'd better be careful.
What are you really doing here?
I told you. I'm a detective inspector from Scotland Yard, investigating suspicious cases in the area.
Do you work alone?
Yes, the situation is difficult for the police. Many of us are sick, and since the summer strike, most men apply a work to rule on their patrols.
Work to rule.
What about the situation in the East End? Why are there no police there to protect the civilians?
I know, it's a shame, but we just don't have enough men to cover the entire city.
What can you tell me about this district?
I'm the one asking questions,
Are
especially
you
when there's a
fucked?
killer on the loose.
What killer?
I'm not going to discuss that with the civilians, sir.
Haven't I told you about the investigation I'm conducting? Perhaps I could help you.
All right, without giving you too much information, I'll tell you this. I'm convinced there is a homicidal maniac on the loose, using the epidemic to disguise his kills.
Okay. Charles Jerome Albright. We're gonna call you CJ.
And what about the epidemic?
We both know the situation is critical, don't we, Doctor? Colleagues of mine die almost every day.
Why are you investigating at night?
Criminals rarely act in daylight, you know. But since you are also a night worker, have you noticed anything strange which requires police attention?
You know, Fergal Bancher. Jesus.
I'd like to report a name, Inspector. Jeffrey McCullum. I'm afraid he's some sort of vigilante, trying to recruit an army of angry citizens.
Then I'll write the name down and transmit this intelligence to the appropriate office. Thank you, sir.
Tell me all you know about that homicidal maniac you're looking for.
I'm not even sure there is only one. The wounds are always the same, but the modus operandi varies. Sometimes violent and brutal, sometimes precise and swift.
How could different killers inflict the same wounds?
That's my main problem. If my theory is correct, maybe we're facing a group of individuals sharing the same violent tendencies. Perhaps a sadist cult.
That okay?
What are you investigating, exactly?
Mr. Kimura has been murdered. Always the same injuries. Wounds to the neck and massive blood loss. I'll stick to my homicidal maniac theory.
What are you investigating?
Mr. Kim...
Okay.
Do you know anything in particular about a man called Aloysius Dawson?
Who doesn't know the man? I think he intervened personally to put an end to the police strike of last August.
What else can you tell me about him?
Aloysius Dawson is exactly the kind of powerful and influential man who could commit murder and get away with it. With just one phone call.
Oh.
Goodbye, Detective Inspector Albright.
Goodbye.
Actually, one second, my good sir.
Doctor?
Do you need medical attention, Inspector?
I'm afraid I may have caught something. I don't feel too well.
You'll quickly feel better after taking this.
Thank you, Dr. Reed. I really appreciate it.
Goodbye,
No problem,
Detective.
sir.
Goodbye.
Easy. And now let's open up. I want to have a look around. So dodgy here. Kind of feels like they couldn't be asked anymore with the last bit of the map area. It's like one straight line here. Oh. Wait a minute. Interesting.
Cards never lie, but they are never easy to read.
Okay.
It's locked, all right.
Just grab it. The crime of lost knowledge. Well, I'll let you guys read that. That seems like lore again.
The Red River, a song in the dark, the... Jonathan Reed. At last we meet.
Oh.
The cards warned me you would visit tonight.
I beg your pardon, sir. Do I know you?
Of course you do. Our mutual friend, Dr. Swansea, can't speak highly enough of you. My name is Usher. Usher Talltree.
You are the leader of the Brotherhood, are you not?
Primate of the Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole, to be precise.
Ah.
I'm really glad we met tonight. I love it when the cards tell me a truth.
The cards told you to expect me.
Yes, they tell me everything. They told me that you struggle hard not to take too many lives.
Do I? Not many Londoners have been murdered. That wasn't me specifically. I mean, probably was. Killed about 300 people at least by now. But none that didn't deserve it, I may say. Got a headache. That seems more or less healthy. This is incredible. I literally, well, to be fair, I wasn't there last night, but how was everybody overnight catching everything? This is easy enough to do. This is a bit annoying because I was just there. Oh well.
Tell me about yourself. What do you do here, besides turning cards in the middle of the night?
I'm for most a charlatan. For a few, I'm a vampire. And for you, I'm the primate of St. Paul's Stole.
Some believe you to be a vampire. Who?
The Guard of Priwen, who else? For a time, they sent spies to observe my activities, and they even broke into my home to gather proof.
Did they steal anything from you?
A personal notebook they quickly took to their headquarters. All they had to do is to look at me. I'm aging. What better and definite proof that I'm not an immortal?
Do you want your notebook back?
If you ever find it, I'd be glad to have it back, of course. I do ask one thing, though. Do not read it, Jonathan. Some secrets are not meant to be revealed, even to immortals.
For how long have you been a primate?
It was 15 years last year.
What do you make of Dr. Swansea?
Edgar is a brilliant and dedicated man. A man of his time, sometimes a little muddled, but always looking for new paths and new concepts.
What can you tell me about the neighborhood?
I really don't know. I don't often go outside. And when I do, it's usually to quite distant destinations.
So you see nothing in the stars for me? You're a poor fortune teller, then?
Oh, I can tell you many things, but they will only concern you, not the city. For example, I know that you offered your sister the final rest she asked for.
Damn. He knows a lot, that man.
Read my fortune, then.
You have been chosen, Jonathan. I see on you the mark of a strong being, so powerful it needn't even reveal its strength.
Do the cards speak of my Mary?
No. It's the burning aura of guilt that precedes you everywhere you go.
Can you read the cards for me?
Are you sure you want to know what they will reveal?
Yes, I am.
It will cost you 150 shillings.
Here is the money.
The Sorceress. A heart-shaped trap built to entangle a loved one. Mirrors on every wall to see her own reflection constantly.
Huh? Huh? How did this just happen then? What the hell did that just mean?
Can you read the...
Put the money on the table then.
Here is the money.
The snake. A bitter woman. Smiling as she pours poison in your cup. A shaming betrayal. Hate.
Oh. No way. No way. Oh, I like this. Right, we're gonna come back here, mate, a few times.
May I ask you about the Brotherhood?
Of course. But I must warn you that there are some subjects we consider taboo, in spite of our fondness and acceptance of your kind.
Who founded the Brotherhood?
That's precisely the kind of question I cannot answer. It is delicate, and may reveal some of our secret traditions.
So you're not just a club of academics and scholars?
Once upon a time, very long ago, the Brotherhood did more than simply study the vampires. They took actions to eliminate the more ferocious and corrupted.
I know there is no love lost between the Guard of Priwen and the Brotherhood. What caused this rift?
It was 1801. The Brotherhood was stronger then, a strength that made them hungry for ever greater power. An argument divided them, and the wound never healed.
What was the nature of the disagreement?
The problem was that both sides considered themselves the legitimate heirs of the original Brotherhood. We divide up the books, the relics, not always fairly or with consideration.
How did you learn about Mary? And spare me the hocus-pocus parlor tricks. The truth, now!
Swansea told me. Don't look at me like that. His task is to observe and gather information about vampires. He had to tell me about Mary.
Mary did not deserve her fate. She had already suffered enough during her life. And yet the pain and the suffering went on after her death.
Suffering is part of the immortal condition. Some prefer to lose their minds rather than face the simple truth. Pain will never stop.
How do you measure the amount of blood on my hands?
I told you. The cards always tell the truth. Well, most of the time.
Is it possible to tell me my future?
A vampire's fate is much more delicate to read, Doctor. But I can try.
All right. Let me hear it.
The walls of your prison have already been raised, Jonathan. But you will freely accept to be locked inside, full of hope for a better day.
I would rather not know. How do you measure the amount of blood on my hands?
I told you. The cards always tell the truth. Well, most of the time.
Is it possible to tell me my future?
A vampire's fate is much more delicate to read, Doctor. But I can try.
We had this, we had... Oh.
Is there anything you could tell me about Aloysius Dawson?
Aloysius Dawson. Yes, of course. We met on several occasions. With time, he got deeper and deeper into the occult.
He's not the only one. It's been quite the fashion for several decades. The Golden Dawn, for instance, is just one example.
True. Aloysius was a member of the Golden Dawn until 1900. Then his thirst for dark knowledge grew. I'm talking forbidden texts, readings which blackened his heart.
Member of the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn. I do not want him to become a vampire. Under no circumstances.
Goodbye, sir. Until we meet again.
I rarely wander, yet it amuses me to converse with your kind. Perhaps London will survive the epidemic, but I see terrible trials awaiting in the future.
You say so. I wonder. Well, we will find out at some point. I'm sure of it. But this is great. Like, she's poisoning her husband. How bad is that? How many shillings are we even sitting on currently? That'd be a good question. Can I even see that? Oh, 170. We could have asked for more hints. And we will at some point. We will. Definitely a very interesting man. Hide out. There's a dead man next to it. Of course, yeah. As you do. Right. Oh. This looks cozy. Somewhat. Okay. Oh. I assume this is the not so nice part here. I figured. Up there to the left. We can straight away before. Yeah. Good decision, mate. Good decision. You will live today. Let us open this bit up. Perfect. Nope. Back inside. All in everything here always has to be creepy.
Ain't safe here for a gentleman. This is no place for fancy, sir.
Simple enough. Okay. Common handle part. They really could. Oh, I was about to say they really could have upgraded the loot. Good handle part. Decent. We like it because they are expensive still, like 80 shillings. Could have saved a lot of money with not buying some of the nonsense that I did buy. Is what it is, though. Oh. What the hell? Are you two alright?
Good evening, sir. I am Dr. Jonathan Reed. Do you need my help?
Yes, please. Would you be kind enough to tell me what the time is?
That's all you need to know.
Well, is it not important to know? As important as where you are? Or who you are?
I suppose you're right. And who are you then, sir?
I am Agamemnon Baker. Like my brother, I think we need to leave this city immediately. And my brother and I rarely agree on anything.
You look the exact same. You dress the exact same. You move the exact same.
What can you tell me about your brother?
He's older than me, I think. But the important thing is that I really hope I'll die before him. Grief would just kill me, you know?
Is that all?
Pericles is very attached to this city, and without my insistence, he would never leave this place. We don't often agree on anything, you see.
What can you tell me about this part of town?
It's the only place I've considered myself happy. Or at least that's what I believe. Unfortunately, it's time to leave.
Why is that?
Because I'm not feeling happy here anymore. Are you?
What kind of question is that?
What kind of question is that? What am I supposed to answer, exactly?
The truth. And I believe you just did it, actually.
May I ask what you're doing outside at this hour of night?
I don't know. You should ask my brother instead. It was his idea in the first place.
You must have your own ideas.
From what I have managed to understand, I guess we're supposed to wait here. Waiting for someone to come.
Alright. Or someone. Something or someone before leaving the city. Well. Pericles Baker? Oh. Same hint for both. Cool.
May I ask why you've not gone already, if you're so exasperated by this long wait?
I believe fear is holding us back. My brother would have said it's laziness, but it's just because he's prouder than I am.
Who are you waiting for, exactly?
The more I think about it, the more I believe it's not exactly a person we are waiting for.
But what else could it be, then?
I don't know. A feeling? An event? An impulse? How can I tell? Something that would allow us to leave this trap.
Trap? And you think leaving London will free you?
At least it will give us the chance to be free. That's more than our present situation. Hope, Doctor. Hope is what truly drives mankind.
I'm afraid I'm not following you. What kind of trap are you talking about?
Have you ever felt like life trapped you in a role that does not fit you? That you are not in your place? That sort of trap.
Oh.
What can you tell me about Aloysius Dawson?
You should ask that question to my brother instead.
Oh.
Personally, I've not seen Aloysius for many years.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Baker.
Hello again, Dr. Reed.
Goodbye for now. Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. Can I be of assistance?
Dr. Reed? Dr. Reed?
Is there anything wrong?
No, it's just... Your name sounds familiar. And your face. Have we met before?
I think I would remember. So I suppose the answer is no.
That's odd. I'm certain I've already heard of you. My name is Pericles Baker. Does that mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not, sir. But it's a pleasure to meet you anyway.
The pleasure is mine, I guess. I only wish I could remember when it was that we met.
Why are they so weird? Why are they so weird? Wait.
And what do you do, sir? For a living, that is.
I stopped working when I decided to leave. When I realized what I wanted. Wanted something this city can't provide.
Tell me more about why you want to leave London, then.
I just don't belong here anymore. I had to convince my brother to leave London because I know we need to find another life out of the city.
But what were you doing before you took this decision?
Does it really matter anymore? Considering the past seems so pointless to me. I have lived in this city all my life. And now I think it's over.
Jeez, what an odd fellow.
Can you tell me anything about this district?
As you like asking questions so much, would you allow me to ask you one first?
Please, be my guest.
Do you like this city?
I don't know. I was born and raised in London, but I feel like a stranger here recently.
You didn't answer my question, sir. But I don't blame you. Perhaps it's better that way.
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Baker. What are you doing out here in the middle of the night?
We are waiting. Waiting for someone.
And why are you waiting for this person?
Because we need to leave this city. As soon as possible.
Why do you want to leave the city?
I'm not really sure.
Pericles, tell me why your brother disagrees with your presence here.
Agamemnon is naive sometimes. Although don't consider him a fool, sir. He is often more lucid than me.
Yeah, that probably isn't that hard, really.
At least you both have the same difficulty explaining what you're doing, and for what reason.
But is that not a common problem for all mortals?
No?
What can you tell me about your brother?
If you are searching for a pleasant chat, you should speak with him instead of wasting your time with me. He's always been the more gentle of us.
That's it? That's all you can tell me about him?
For the time being, true kindness is the most valuable quality, my good sir.
Who are you waiting for? I'm sure he has a name.
I really can't answer that question, since I don't know that person.
And why is that?
This person is mostly my brother's acquaintance. I don't even know his real name. Only that this man could help us leave this city once and for all.
But why would you need this person's help to leave London anyway?
Well, I thought we should have left this cursed place already, but my brother convinced me to stay a while longer, and here we are.
What can you tell me about Aloysius Dawson?
I've heard this is a man who has searched for his place in the world for a long time. I hope he found it.
Okay. I guess that's it for now with them.
Goodbye.
With him at least. You, mate.
Hello again, Doc.
Nothing. Nothing.
Good.
What is it with these two? These guys, I could literally probably eat both of them. They wouldn't be missed. Wouldn't even affect the city. Jesus Christ. Okay. This is certainly something. There's not much going on there. Like, when I did the first round, I said the developers probably were like, meh, who cares about the last bit here. And this is exactly how this kind of turned out to be, in my humble opinion. Oh, wait. Wait. Huh? How exactly am I supposed to enter his mansion? Is it this? Is it this? Oh. We don't know where. Oh, that's great. So nobody knows where it is. Great, great, great.
I cannot enter.
Oh, yeah. Oh. Oh. We already know something about you, lady.
I hope you can stay a little longer this time.
This time.
Good evening, Miss Price. How are you tonight?
Dr. Reed, I didn't know you had returned from the war. I had a new doctor when you left, but he's not as kind as you.
Always glad to see a former patient in good condition. It's been a long time.
Too long indeed. And as a token of my appreciation, I'll grant you the best price if you fancy buying anything from my humble shop.
Hmm.
Do you need my medical...
Oh no, I'm fine, Dr. Reed. Perfectly.
Okay. Yeah, let's trade.
May
What
I
have you
look
got?
at your goods, Miss Price?
It's always a pleasure to have you here, Dr. Reed. Take all the time you need.
Well, that's all nonsense, isn't it? Yeah, the barrels can actually go. So much rubbish here. Bring, sell, sell. Can be recycled into components. Is that so? Good resale value. Components. Yeah, we don't need the components currently. Fine. Gonna lie, I would currently rather have the money. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, they sold that stuff. Nice. Strong blood serum goes for 20. Good. Want that? Not really. Multiple of those. Wait. Oh, one goes for 3. Okay, okay. Would be embarrassingly long to figure out. Yeah, we're gonna sell so we get 300. And then we can figure some more stuff out. Curious, that's actually the interesting thing. There's so much I have probably not figured out because I haven't even seen it. Can sell this stuff. This is no use to us anymore. No. Oh my god, this is... Okay. Can go backwards. Great. Great, great, great. Okay. Well, let's get
Good
personal
evening,
then.
Miss Price.
You know you can call me Carolyn, my...
Have you noticed anything in particular in this part of town recently?
Other than you coming back to cheer me up? Nothing at all, Dr. Reed.
What can you tell me about yourself, Miss Price?
I'm still managing my shop. The only difference is, since the quarantine, we're open at night. You, on the contrary, seem to have changed a lot.
What gives it away?
Really? Have I changed that much? It must have been the war and the night shifts since my return.
Don't get me wrong, Dr. Reed, you're still handsome. Just maybe a little bit wiser, more serious. It suits you well.
Tell me more about yourself. No new fiancé? I remember you were hoping to get remarried. I'm sure you must have a few suitors.
Who would marry an old bat like myself with a grown daughter and a little business? As you know, I only fancy handsome men like yourself.
Yeah. Carol often hurts her daughter by her clumsiness. Imagine. Jesus Christ, she's got a face like thunder. He has a thing for me.
What can you tell me?
I'm still...
Not what we wanted to know.
Does your daughter still worry you, Miss Price? I remember you were often concerned about her health when she was younger.
Have you not seen Carol since you returned? She's almost a young woman now. But she'll always remain my sweet little baby.
So you're less afraid?
Some things never change. Carol is still too clumsy for her own good. Sometimes her innocence puts her in real danger.
Why would her innocence put her in danger?
She does not realize how cruel life can be. Maybe I was a bad mother to protect her too much. My poor dear Carol.
You have every reason to be cautious, Miss Price. Especially in these difficult times.
Maybe you could talk with her, Dr. Reed. It would be nice to have a man here more often. We would both feel safer.
You know what? I'm gonna talk to her, actually. I'm curious what she has to say about her.
Do you know Aloysius Dawson?
Everybody knows him. He's only been to my shop once, though, looking for rare books and other intriguing antiques.
Did he buy something from you?
No, he left quickly. He almost laughed at my goods. Mr. Dawson may be a rich man, but you can't buy good manners.
But isn't Aloysius Dawson known for his philanthropy?
That was before his brother Robert died in an aeroplane crash.
Oh.
Since then, the remaining twin has turned into a heartless tycoon.
Interesting.
Goodbye for now, Miss Price.
Dr.
I'm gonna ask the daughter because
I am glad to see you again.
It's locked.
Hmm? But isn't the daughter downstairs? Yes. Oh, I've got to talk to you then.
Good evening, Miss Price.
You know you could...
Tell me, Carolyn, do you often wound or hurt your daughter by mistake?
No. I always thought it was Carol's clumsiness that caused these incidents. Maybe it's a family trait, Doctor.
You really believe it's just bad luck and being clumsy, then?
Of course, Doctor. What else could it be? I have nothing to hide.
Eh?
Goodbye for now, Miss Price.
Dr. Reed, I am glad.
Why can I not get... Oh, is it down here? Oh, yes. Oh. Wait. This is where I came out. Yes, it is. So why can I not see the daughter?
Dr. Reed, I am glad.
It's locked, all right.
It's locked. I don't like it though.
Too many murders to investigate them all, but they will not be forgotten.
But the only thing that I can still imagine that I may enter is the church. Hmm. got a feeling where it is on the map. We'll see if my hunch is right. Hope we don't do these streaks again. They were just plain weird. You too. Wait, gotta go down there on the left. It is the dangerous part of the city, but... Oh! Hello. Hello.
Good evening, Miss Price. I'm Dr. Reed. Do you remember me?
Dr. Reed? Yes, of course. You are the doctor who healed me and my mum. Good evening, Dr. Reed.
Good to see you too, Carol. Are you all right?
Oh, yes. I did not hurt myself recently. I know how to take care of myself now. I'm almost a grown-up.
What can you tell me of the people living nearby?
I don't speak to many people, except our customers. It's not easy to make friends. And with the epidemic, it's even more difficult.
Have you no friends at all?
No. Mr. Nithercote used to pass by and was always nice to me.
Does he not come by anymore?
No. Mum said he was weird. Always reciting poetry about a girl he'd met in Whitechapel. I wonder who this camellia may be.
I love that some stuff just connects like over
What
time.
can you tell me about the epidemic?
Some of our regular customers have left London. Some others only send their housemaids now. Everybody fears the contagion. I've even seen men with weapons.
He's so quiet.
Why are you awake at night, Carol?
I am helping my mother in her shop. It's not easy, but I'm a grown-up now.
Why is work not easy? Is something or someone bothering you?
Oh no, most people are gentle with me. But I'm so nervous sometimes. I pay no attention and hurt myself. Good thing my mum learned first aid.
Carol is often hurt by her clumsy mother. This is... Why is clumsy in quotation marks? Something's fishy.
I'm sure your mother is grateful for...
Wait, one sec. Oh, okay. There's one more hint though.
I do the best I can. But I'm so clumsy sometimes. I drop things. I injure myself. It's a good thing my mother has the patience of an angel.
That does not sound right. Yeah, life in London. We had personal questions.
Do you enjoy working with your mother?
Oh yes, Doctor. My mother raised me alone after my father died. We've always lived together, and she has always watched over me.
Do you remember your father?
No, I was just a baby then. My mother always told me how strong and good he was.
Do you ever think about getting married now you're a woman?
Oh no, Dr. Reed. Mum always says I'm still a child who has no idea how tough life can be. No husband would like a clumsy girl like me.
It seems like the mother injures her on purpose to like keep her in the house.
Is it true you often hurt yourself, Carol?
Yes, it's true. I try to behave, I really do. But one way or another, I always end up injured or wounded. I'm so stupid.
Why would you be stupid?
It's like I can't help getting under my mother's feet. That's how I end up being pushed, cut, or burned. You see, I'm a stupid girl, really.
When exactly do these accidents happen?
Ever since I was little. That's why I need to stay with Mum. I'm not capable of taking care of myself.
Is that called... That's got a name. That's called Munchausen syndrome, no?
Have you ever met the famous Aloysius Dawson?
Yes. A very strange man. Not very nice.
What do you mean?
He said he was ready to pay good money for rare books, and then laughed at what we showed him.
Goodbye, Carol.
I hope you can stay a little longer this time.
Oh yeah, as a vampire, you're not... See, this is the thing that I was wondering, but now it makes sense. As a vampire, you're not just allowed in. Carolyn Price, you devious... Don't want to say it. Definitely something fishy with her. Hi. What do you think I am, an Amazon parcel? This is... yeah, this is his mansion. Thought it would be. Is this? If this is anything. Yeah, it is something. Most definitely it is something. Well, I guess we will come out there at some point. That will be the mansion then. Noteworthy. And this is where we're gonna leave it for now. Thank you so much for watching, guys. And in the next episode, we will see what's gonna happen with Mr. Dawson and yours truly, Mr. Reed. Dr. Reed, I'm sorry. I hope I will see you in the next episode. Have a great day and goodbye.